Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is the Study English channel, a great place for those who want to learn English. Here you'll find fun and educational English stories. If you like the stories, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Now sit back. And let's get into our story. A rainy day meeting. The weather was cloudy. The streets were wet and shiny from the rain. People walked quickly, holding their umbrellas to stay dry. The sound of rain falling on the streets and roofs made the city feel calm. At a small bus stop, a young girl named Anna stood quietly. She had just finished her classes and was ready to go home. In her hands, she held a small book, her favorite one. She loved reading, especially on rainy days. Next to her, a young man named Fred was also waiting. He wore a dark jacket, and his hair was wet from the rain. But Fred did not mind. He just watched the raindrops fall on the streets. Suddenly, a strong wind blew, and the book slipped from Anna's hands. Fred quickly moved forward and caught the book, then gave it back to her. "Here," he said, smiling. "These things happen on rainy days." Anna smiled softly. "Thank you." "Yes. But I love the sound of the rain. It feels peaceful." The bus was late, and the rain did not stop. Anna and Fred started talking to pass the time. They talked about books, music, and their dreams. Fred said, "I once wanted to be a painter, but life changed my plans." Anna replied, "I like writing stories, but I have never shown them to anyone. I am a little shy." Fred smiled gently. "Maybe one of your stories begins on a rainy day like today." Anna laughed softly. "Maybe it already has." After a while, the rain became lighter, and the streets were almost empty. Fred looked at Anna and said, "Would you like to take a walk? There is a quiet park nearby. It looks very nice in the rain." Anna thought for a moment, then nodded. They walked together under the soft rain. The park was empty. The trees were wet, and the air smelled fresh from the rain. Birds hid in the branches, and the air was cool and clean. They sat on a bench and looked at the sky. Fred said, "Sometimes people meet by accident, but those meetings can change your life." Anna smiled and said, "And sometimes you meet someone only once, but you never forget them." Time passed quickly. They laughed, shared stories, and listened to the quiet sound of raindrops. When the rain finally stopped, Fred stood up. "Let me walk you home," he said. Anna nodded gently. "Okay. But maybe I will see you here again tomorrow." Fred smiled. "Even if it rains?" Anna smiled back. "Yes, even if it rains." The next day, the weather was cloudy again. Fred went to the same bus stop, hoping Anna would be there. After a few minutes, Anna arrived, holding her small book. They smiled at each other. From that day on, they met every time it rained. Sometimes they talked about their favorite books and music, sometimes they just listened to the sound of the rain together. Months passed. They became close friends, sharing dreams, thoughts, and even secrets. One day, Fred brought a small notebook and gave it to Anna. On the first page, it said, "On a rainy day, I met a girl named Anna. Since that day, every drop of rain reminds me of her." Anna smiled and opened her book. She felt happy. She knew that sometimes a small meeting, even on a rainy day, can change life forever.